Today I'm so glad you could join me. I'm going to show you how to make a tutu purse. Aren't these the most adorable purses you've ever seen? Little girls are going to go crazy over these. These are just too cute. They're very easy to make. I got these small bags from the dollar store, and yes, you get them 3 for $1. And I had some scraps of tulle and some lace that I got on sale somewhere. And in the steps in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make your very own cute and fancy, pretty little tutu purses. So let's get started. Okay, so what you want to start with is you have one of these little canvas bags. Take your seam ripper and you're just going to take the seam out, and be careful not to cut yourself or tear a hole in the purse. And these come apart really easy because they're not sewn together that strongly. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to just pick these little stitches out. And that's one side, just that quick. So we're going to open it up, and I'm going to take out the stitches on the thread from the other side. And of course it has this little label. Just take that out. Don't need that. Ooh, a lot of thread here. Ooh. So just slowly but surely, and this will take you, see, a really quick minute to do. Ta-da! Okay, so now you've got your bag all laid out, and we'll start on the next step. Okay, you're going to need strips of tulle about 6 inches long. So I just take a little ruler, little tiny ruler that I have, and just start at the top and just going to wind it all around, just like we do for the big tutu skirts and dresses. And this is a really useful project if you have a lot of leftover scraps of tulle. So we've wrapped it around a little bit because this was some scraps I had. And now we have our 6-inch lengths of tulle. So you're probably going to need about 20 pieces of this. Depends on the size of your bag. So okay, once you've got your bag, you took the seams out. You took the seams out on the edges. So now take from the bottom of your bag to the top, just fold it in half. Now you just want to draw a line on there because you want to be even on both sides of your bag. You want to be equal distance from here to here on both sides of the bag, because now you're going to go ahead and attach your rows of tulle that we already pre-cut. So just take your strip of tulle, just put it end to end, and it's a little easier if you open the bag up, because all you're going to do is you're just going to pin it down to where that line is. You're just going to pin it down right there. And once you get all of these pinned on, then you can either sew it down or you can hot glue it down. I so far like the sewing it down. I don't know why, it just seems to be a little bit easier. So you want to pin all of your strips of tulle as nicely as you can. And make sure that they're all even and they line up across the top. You don't need to go overboard and put more than enough tulle. You just need to put enough so that it's gonna look full as you go when the bag is done. So may not quite need 20 strips of tulle. I thought I had them all cut out. And you just keep doing that all the way across and just pin it down just like that. And you just want to keep pinning them till you have it filled all the way down. Be careful not to stick yourself. And let's see, I'm going to put another one on the end. Right here. Don't freak out if it sits up a little bit high, because you can correct that. Ow! Ow! Quickly. Okay, so we've done it for this side of the bag. And if you see, I fold the bag up. And here's your straps, and there's your one side. So now just turn it over, open it up, get it out of your way. Just kind of smoosh those so they won't be in your way. We're just going to pin these up over here. So while we do this side, they'll be out of my way. Okay. So just keep going with your strips of tulle, and this is the opposite side. See how easy this is? And we're doing this in real time. And this is a little small purse. If you do a larger bag, it might take you a little more time and obviously a little more tulle, but you know, it's all worth it because it's going to come out really adorable. So I just want to keep pinning these down. I get these bags. You get them like 3 for $1 at the dollar store, which is a really great price. And if you're making these small purses, it's a lot easier than buying fabric and stitching it together from scratch to make the bag, if you can get the bags already pre-made relatively inexpensively. Okay. I'm going a little fast here, as you can see, because one of my rows is a little bit crooked. So I can fix that. Even if this was all stitched down and you realized it was crooked or wrong, or you didn't want to bother with it or something, or you wanted to change something, you could do that as well. So just pin them all down. I think I'm going to put 1 or 2 more. Actually, I think I got, yeah, 1 more. So we're going to put this one out. Ooh, what is that stuck me in the pin cushion? And there. Okay. So that is the other side. You can see, I know you can see this, I think. It's a little crooked, but hey, it's alright. That's why they call it handmade crafts. Now we're going to take this over to the sewing machine and we're going to stitch straight across.